Hi there folks, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I've come back through the town of Falkirk, and I've actually come back to Callendar Park, which I have been to previously, and I will try and link in the video I did while I was here on my last visit. But when I was here last I wasn't able to visit Callendar House because it's still closed because of restrictions. But I know the house is open today, so I thought I'd come through and pay it a visit and go for a wee explore and show you what it's all like inside. And I have seen photos of it, of the inside online. It does look really interesting and a lot of historical displays, so it should be a good place to have a good wander around in. And I'm pretty sure there is a website. I don't know if it's maybe on the Falkirk Council website, but I'm sure there is something, so I'll link that into the description bar below and a pinned comment, so if you're wanting more information, you can definitely find it there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Callendar House was also used as a filming location for Outlander. So again, if you're wanting to have a wee Outlander tour of Scotland, it would be another great place to come and spend some time in. So before I head up to the house, if you're enjoying my channel, if you're enjoying my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I will post a link to the channel's coffee.com page, the channel's TikTok account and the PayPal account in the description bar below and in the pinned comment in the comment section. So with that out of the road, I'm going to grab my things and head up to the house. Yeah, so you just leave your car in the car park at the entrance to the estate or the country park, and you just obviously walk your way through the park. For you long distance walkers, Callander Park is also on the Join Muir Way, which goes all the way from Helensburgh to Dunbar. So one day I'll do one of these walks. So that's Callendar House there. Very much has that kind of baronial chateau kind of feel about it. I think it's open every day except Tuesdays. And a closer look at the house. Gorgeous building. So they also have an exhibition on the history of Callendar House. So obviously going all the way back to the Romans. So it's a photo from the excavation. And that there is what they think the house would look like, or the longhouse.
That's a chair. What is this one? It looks cool, but what
That's
is
the first Callander House, the first of the one that was built.
What's that noise?
Yeah, so they do have some models of the two tower houses that actually stood on the site before Callendar House was built. There's one from the 14th century and one from the 16th century, so this is the 16th century one. So this has been one that's been seen by the likes of Mary Queen of Scots. Not sure if she actually came here or not. Oh, yeah, she said come here. Yeah, so came across this in one of the staircases. Can't go up this staircase itself, but I thought this was quite interesting. So they've got 4 fragments of the original ceiling here, and you can see the damage that the original ceiling is sustained, but they are again preserved within these perspex boxes, which I'll preserve them for future generations. And that's the ceiling that they put up in its place. Stunning. Yeah, I did just try and get into the kitchen just there because that's the area where they shot a scene for Outlander. But there was an Outlander tour in while I was kind of trying to get into the kitchen, so I thought, leave it just now, go back when they've moved on, let them do their tour in peace. So I'm going to go around to the rest of the house. And where I understand is the exhibition space they have. So they have an art exhibition on just now, which I'm going to have a wee gander at. And again, it's like a very, very modern art they've got up just now. But yeah, it's always like to see that a place like this do get a chance to have these sort of exhibitions on as well. Gets people in the door. And if you are planning to come to the Callendar House, it is free entry. It is run by the council. So I'd be like Falkirk Council it'd be run by. So I'd be treated like like the museums in Glasgow. It'd be free entry. So even more reason to come for a visit. So they have a display about the Romans as they are right on the Antonine Wall. And I think with all the ones they've got photos of in this poster, I've actually been to all these sites. The only one I wasn't able to film at was the Antiquarian Museum. And we do have some Roman archaeology that was found along the wall, including this little altar. Yeah, I think I managed to get into the house at the right time because I've looked at the window and it's now tipping it down outside. So yeah, managed to get in before the rain started. That's part of the reason why I came to Callendar House today, because there were reports that it was going to be raining. And I thought, well, why not do something inside for a change? Yeah, so to have an exhibition on the top floor, looking at the part that Falkirk and the surrounding area played in the Industrial Revolution. So we've got, looking at the Carron Iron Works, which is actually not that far away from here. It's just down at the River Carron. And yeah, I've got a wee model. Also got different artefacts from that period. Yeah, so this would be the view from the back of the house. That's the Callander Woods back there. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that Wallace may have hidden out in those woods at some point during the Wars of Independence. A wee model of what Falkirk used to be like. So that there, I think it should be the Falkirk. I just what you think Falkirk itself is named after. Yeah, it's Grangemouth before it became the oil refinery. So we harbour. And you do have a cafe within the house. And you can sit in these opulent surroundings and have something to eat. Well, that's me being around the rest of the house. It's me paid a wee visit to the cafe as well, so I think that will be plenty of time for the kitchen to quieten down again. So I'm going to try and find my way back. So I've had to go back into the main hall and downstairs, and I'll have to go back through the exhibition they got about the history of Callendar, or Callendar House, and yeah, should be just round the back. Sure it's this way. Yeah. The kitchen is in here. Yeah, not sure what season it was used for. I think it was one of the earlier ones. And you guys have a exhibition here. And this is season 2, episode 11. So obviously got a couple of pictures there. One of Claire, one of Jamie. It's quite a large area. Also been servicing a large house as well. I do love the setup of these old kitchens. Well, that's the back of the car from visiting Callander House, and it is one of those places that I have been wanting to visit for a while, and I've been so close to visiting it the last time I was here in Callendar Park, but again, unfortunately, with the way things were at the time, the building was closed, nobody could get in, but now it's opened again. Took my opportunity and came along and really enjoyed my visit. Hopefully I've been able to show as much of the building as I could, and hopefully it gave a good representation of what the house is actually like, because it's one of those places that there probably is a hell of a lot more to it than people realise. And yeah, and it's just nice to be able to go in and learn a bit of history about the area, about what is now Callendar Park, and about the house as well. And essentially it's showing the progression from it being a long house to tower houses to what is the basis of the house now, and how it's developed through the years. So it's definitely quite interesting to see that, and it's just nice to hear about the part that this area has played in Scottish history. So hopefully you'll have enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.